Hello friends, very welcome to all of you in this our lecture series. Friends, as you know, in previous classes we have discussed some topics. In example, we can say that the introduction of relativity and statistical physics. It was my first lecture, and in second lecture we have discussed the very most important topic, the introduction of frame of reference. And yesterday, or we can say that in previous lecture, we have discussed the Galilean transformation. Friends, we have told you the introduction of Galilean transformation, and we will continue from this topic, and today we will discuss here the Galilean transformation of velocity and acceleration of a particle. For any particle, we will discuss here in Galilean transformation, or under Galilean transformation, the velocity and acceleration, both we will discuss here. Friends, today we will start here Galilean transformation. Galilean transformation of velocity and acceleration of a particle. Friends, as you know, we have discussed in previous lectures, or we can say that in Galilean transformation, we have told you one result in the last step in previous lectures. That was, we have told you, we have considered in that lecture two frame of reference, a frame S and the other frame S dash. We was imagined that the frame of reference S dash is moving with uniform velocity v. Firstly, it was coincides with frame of reference S, or we can say that firstly at time t is equal to 0, both frames, the origin of both frames S and S dash was coincides. But after time t, the frame S dash is moving with velocity v along all possible three directions, x, y and z. Here it moves along all three directions, x, y and z. Here the coordinate, or we can say that the position of this frame is changing in all three directions, x, y and z. Friends, here we have considered P is any point at which any event is occurred. Here we can suppose it, the point P is here, and this is moving, this frame S dash is moving with uniform velocity v. Here both frame of references are inertial. Then the position vector will be r relative to S, and position vector of this point P relative to frame S dash will be r dash. It will be x, y and z. It is x dash, y dash and z dash. Friends, in time t with velocity v, it travels some distance which will be vt, and this distance will be this. We have told you the result of this type of problems in previous lectures or in Galilean transformation. X dash is equal to x minus vt, y dash is equal to y minus vt, and z dash is equal to z minus vt, and also t dash is equal to t. Time will be same relative to both frame of references or from both observers S and S dash. Friends, from here we have told you also, or we can say that we can write from this figure V is equal to I Vx I cap plus j cap Vy plus k cap Vz. Now we can write here the position vector r dash is equal to r minus vt. You can see that the position of this point, or from here r dash is equal to r minus vt. From here also, what is r? R is position vector which have coordinates x, y and z. Hence we can write with the help of this formula, and also we have told you x dash is equal to x minus vt, y dash is equal to y minus vt, z dash is equal to z minus vt, t dash is equal to t. Friends, we have told you this result in previous lectures also. Now we will continue in our lecture. Here we want to discuss the Galilean transformation of velocity and acceleration of any particle. According to this result, or during this result, if frame of reference S dash is moving or changing its position along all possible three coordinates x, y and z, we can say that in example such types, if the motion of or velocity of frame of reference S dash is such types, then this result we will obtain here. Now friends, if we consider here any particle is moving with some velocity u, then you will observe the velocity of this particle relative to frame S will be u, and velocity of that particle, remember please, we have imagined that at point P or any particle, here any particle is moving with some velocity u, then u is the velocity relative to the frame of reference S, and relative to frame S dash, the velocity of that particle will be u dash. Friends, if any particle is moving, then its position will be changed with time. Then Here we can differentiate its position vectors. Here now we can suppose it is equation number 1. Now we differentiating equation 1 with respect to t. Then dr dash by dt is equal to dr by dt minus v into d by dt into t will be 1. Hence we can write here dr dash by dt is equal to dr by dt minus v. Again by solving it we can write here dr dash is equal to dr minus v dt. Also we can simplify, or if we divide by dt dash in both sides, then we will obtain here dr dash by dt dash is equal to dr by dt dash minus v dt by dt dash. Here v is constant velocity, hence we have not differentiating v. Friends, now we will continue. Also you have studied t dash is equal to t. If we differentiate dt dash is equal to dt, then with the help of this result, this equation may be written as dr dash by dt dash is equal to dr by dt minus v, and if dt dash is equal to dt, using with the help of this result, this will be 1. Here dr dash by dt dash, we can say that the position vector is changing with time relative to frame s dash, because here r dash and t dash both are in the form of dash. Hence dr dash by dt dash by dt dash is equal to, we can write here u dash relative to frame s dash. What is u dash? U dash is velocity of particle relative to frame s dash. Velocity of particle relative to frame s dash. And in the same form we can say that dr by dt, here r is position vector relative to frame s and time t. So also dr by dt is equal to u is equal to velocity of particle with respect to frame s. Now this result may be written as With the help of this result, we can write here u dash is equal to u minus v. Friends, here we can see that the velocity is not same relative to both frame of reference. Here u dash is equal to u minus v. If we have found u dash is equal to u, then we can say that the velocity of u dash, what is u dash? U dash is velocity of particle which was we have imagined initially, as we have told you in starting in this lecture. Here v was considered that any particle is moving with some velocity, and the velocity was we have considered u. Hence, if we have considered the velocity of any particle which was moving is u, then u will be the velocity of particle relative to frame s, and u dash the velocity of particle. Here also we have written, here u dash is velocity of particle relative to frame s dash, and u is equal to velocity of particle with respect to frame s. Here u dash is not equal to u. That means we can say that the velocity of particle relative to both frames are not same here. Velocity of particle relative to frame s dash and relative to frame s is different here. And what is the velocity? What is the relation? Relation we have found u dash is equal to u minus v. From this result we can say that is the velocity of particle is not invariant under Galilean transformation. Under Galilean transformation. Friends, in reverse case also we can write here, or we can say that in other words, if frame s is moving relative to frame s dash, then we can write here the velocity of particle will be u is equal to u dash plus v. This result also we can write here from this result. Friends, the velocity is not invariant under Galilean transformation. It is very most important result. Many times in exams it has been asked, prove that the velocity of particle under Galilean transformation is not invariant. Hence you can write or you can prove it such types. Now we will see here the acceleration of particle is invariant or not invariant. We will see here. It is very easy. For acceleration, be again differentiating above result with respect to t. With respect to t. If we differentiate it with respect to t, then we will obtain here du dash by dt is equal to du by dt. Here, since v is constant velocity or uniform velocity, we have supposed it the velocity v is uniform or constant, then the differentiation of v will be 0 here because it is constant. Then du dash by dt is equal to du by dt, or we can say that dt dash is equal to dt, hence du dash by dt dash is equal to du by dt, or we can say that a dash is equal to a. Here du dash by dt dash will be a dash and du by dt will be a. Here a dash is acceleration of particle relative to frame s dash, and a is acceleration of particle relative to frame s. Friends, here we have found a very most important result. The acceleration under Galilean transformation of any particle is invariant, while velocity is not invariant. Here acceleration is same from both frame of references or from both observers s and s dash. Here we can say that the acceleration is same or acceleration is invariant under Galilean transformation under these conditions. Here we can say that acceleration of particle under Galilean transformation is invariant. It is very most important result. Hence, friends, today we will stop here. We have informed you completely the velocity and acceleration of any particle under Galilean transformation, and we have found the very most important result. The velocity is not invariant under Galilean transformation, while acceleration is invariant under Galilean transformation. The proof of both results we have discussed in front of all of you. So today we will stop here. Thank you very much.